October 21st, 2019. Let's try and gain some wisdom today. Proverbs 21. The king's heart is like a stream of water directed by the Lord. He guides it wherever he pleases. People may be right in their own eyes, but the Lord examines their heart. The Lord is more pleased when we do what is right and just than when we offer sacrifices. Haughty eyes, a proud heart, and evil actions are all sin. Good planning and hard work lead to prosperity, but hasty shortcuts lead to poverty. Wealth created by a lying tongue is a vanishing mist and a deadly trap. The violence of the wicked sweeps them away because they refuse to do what is just. The guilty walk a crooked path. The innocent travel a straight road. It is better to live alone in the corner of an attic than with a quarrelsome wife in a lovely home. Evil people desire evil. Their neighbors get no mercy from them. If you punish a mocker, the simple-minded become wise. If you instruct the wise, they will be all the wiser. The righteous one knows what is going on in the home of the wicked. He will bring disaster on them. Those who shut their eyes to the cries of the poor will be ignored in their own time of need. A secret gift calms anger. A bribe under the table pacifies fury. Justice is a joy to the godly, but it terrifies evildoers. The person who strays from common sense will end up in the company of the dead. Those who love pleasure become poor. Those who love wine and luxury will never be rich. The wicked are punished in place of the godly, and traitors in place of the honest. It's better to live alone in the desert than with a quarrelsome, complaining wife. The wise have wealth and luxury, but fools spend whatever they get. Whoever pursues righteousness and unfailing love will find life, righteousness, and honor. The wise conquer the city of the strong and level the fortress in which they trust. Watch your tongue and keep your mouth shut, and you will stay out of trouble. Mockers are proud and haughty. They act with boldness, boundless arrogance. Despite their desires, the lazy will come to ruin, for their hands refuse to work. Some people are always greedy for more, but the godly love to give. Sacrifice of an evil person is detestable, especially when it's offered with wrong motives. A false witness will be cut off, but a credible witness will be allowed to speak. The wicked bluff their way through, but the virtuous think before they act. No human wisdom or understanding or plan can stand against the Lord. The horse is prepared for the day of battle, but the victory belongs to the Lord. So verse 2 says, people may be right in their own eyes, but the Lord examines their heart. Which means to me that we have the right to choose why we're doing things and to try to do them to the best of our ability. However, the Lord is going to test and examine our hearts. So if we have the wrong intentions of why we're doing things, it's probably not going to work out as well as we think and our reasoning that it might. Verse 5. Good planning and hard work lead to prosperity, but hasty shortcuts lead to poverty. So this is Proverbs. It's about wisdom. Definitely good planning and hard work lead to prosperity. Verse 7. The violence of the wicked sweeps them away, because they refuse to do what is just. I don't know what movie I saw it in, but they had a line that said that every tyrant creates their own, the hero that destroys them, pretty much. That's where my mind goes when I read verse 7. A tyrant is going to oppress people for so long until somebody that's brave and strong enough rises up to take them off of that throne. Now, verse 10. Evil people desire evil. Their neighbors get no mercy from them. That's, to me, a word for the wise. Like, pay attention. If you know this person is evil, keep your guard up around them, because you would not get any mercy from them. And it's wise to understand this about people. To understand people, period. Who you're dealing with is a big part of wisdom. Or understanding who you're dealing with is a big part of wisdom. Verse 13 shows us a pretty universal law. Those who shut their ears to the cries of the poor will be ignored in their own time of need. And these people who are ignoring the cries of the poor tend to become poor themselves. They hold money in such a high esteem, such a high value, that they end up misusing it. Verse 15 is interesting. Justice is a joy to the godly, but it terrifies evildoers. That's another way to identify which is which, who is who. Because the godly will be grateful and have joy because justice is being served. However, if justice is being served for an evildoer, they're normally receiving punishment, no? I guess what I said is so true and that it's confirmed in verse 18. The wicked are punished in place of the godly, and traitors in place of the honest. So not exactly what I was saying, but to the effect. It seems like the wicked will take the godly's place even when the godly might have made a mistake. Verse 20 kind of caught me off guard because it says, the wise have wealth and luxury, but fools spend whatever they get. It's interesting to me because a lot of times I'm thinking that to be a godly person, you have to do your best to not serve money, that you're not in a certain situation just to get money out of it rather than to help other people and whatnot. But it seems like the wise have wealth and luxury. It means, to me, it's just talking about saving and being prudent, because it also says, but fools spend whatever they get. So it's making a budget and living within your means. Verse 25, very important. Take this into heart. Despite their desires, the lazy will come to ruin, for their hands refuse to work. Verse 29, which one do you want to be? It says, the wicked bluff their way through, but the virtuous think before they act. I guess it's about the difference between bluffing and thinking it through. Yeah, there's prophetic word. Yeah, you want to try to live in it. But the truth of the matter is that we as human beings need to plan and prepare. So I invite you to look for yourself, to build a relationship with God, to let Jesus Christ into your heart, affirm Him as your Lord and Savior. And thank you for having been with me here, trying to learn about wisdom. Hope you have a wonderful night, and God bless you more.